Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Excoundrel here. For those of you that are returning subscribers, welcome back, Scoundrels. For those of you from the sidebar, thank you for clicking on my video. We're going to go through in my opinion, the best way to play JINX. Now, I did do a video a few days ago about you're playing JINX wrong, and it's mainly to do with itemization. This time round, I want to show you what the better way to include JINX in a composition. And in my opinion, the better way to include JINX in a composition is through the 6 Rebels Gangplank version. It's much stronger, in my opinion, but I'll talk about why, and also talk about the pros and cons of this build compared to Blaster Brawlers. Thanks to G2A for sponsoring the channel. There's a reference link in the description below, and if you enjoy the content, I would love it, absolutely love it, if you could think about liking and commenting and subscribing, and if you really love the content, you can hit the bell on the notification box. I'm going to be doing some Eve Echoes content, but it's very likely I'm going to be putting it on a second channel. Once I do, I'll put a video up on here directing anybody who wants to get involved with Eve Echoes to my second channel, where I will be doing maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. It will not be the same schedule as my main channel. So let's start off. Rebels. The best way to start with Rebels is always looking for a Ziggs 2. If you can get a Ziggs 2, you're in a spot to think about Rebels, because Ziggs 2 is really strong. And then with Ziggs, you obviously have the Ziggs Rumble pathway. You know that, you've seen it in my videos before. Ziggs and Rumble's early demolitionist. Rumble can hold your Gangplank items, and it also allows you to go to mech if you want to. That's an ideal start with Ziggs, okay? But you're not always going to get this combo. It's not always going to happen. So the other way you can sort of approach it is if you get a Yi, and Yi is a pretty good early unit, alongside a Malphite. Wherever Malphite is, I can never find him. He's there we go. Yi alongside Malphite, you've got the 3 Rebel start, and then you can just add like a Blitzcrank or another Brawler or whatever you want to do with it, really. That's one way of starting. The way I started was pretty much like this, but instead of anything else, I had the Graves and the Darius, and I gave Darius the items that I was intending on giving to Gangplank, which was these two items. Master Yi, he can hold your JINX items, and I would thoroughly recommend at this, when you're playing Rebels, to at least have a red buff and a Giant Slayer. The reason that red buff is okay on JINX in Rebels is because you don't really need the extra damage, because she's actually got a huge damage buff when you play her in Rebels anyway. But Giant Slayer, 100% needed in this current meta because of how prevalent mech is. So then you're gonna have a start like this, maybe some of the time, where Space Pirates and Darius, and essentially from here, you're going to transition to whatever your strongest board is until you find your JINXs. This build is really hard to play because you just need to play good stuff until level 8. So your main goal with this build is getting to level 8 and just being intact, basically. So what I would suggest is, as soon as you find JINX, you can put her on. And like a good version of a strong board, let's put them down here. Something that you can play, if you're just going to keep the units like this, is so Jace, get rid of him. Wukong, so you've got the Space Pirates, the Vanguard frontline, get rid of him. Master Yi, so we're going to get these 6 here. You want to bring in the Ezreal, because then you're going to have the blaster bonus for that JINX. And then you can basically add whatever you like at this point as well. Any strong units that you think you can find. For instance, in this game I ran Victor for quite a long time, because Victor just was a pretty strong unit. So this is what my board looked like this for quite some time. JINX is going to have Giant Slayer, etc. Any items really that go on JINX. And if you can get a Rabadon's, it's not always possible, but a Rabadon's, that would be like the ultimate itemization for the Gangplank. If you can't get a red buff, it might be worth considering a Morellonomicon over the Ionic Spark, because Morello's in this meta is really important. You're going to go to level 8. At level 8, it's going to be Wild West of transitions. Like you're going to have to make some big switches. Specifically, Darius out, Gangplank in, so Gangplank's going to sit at the front of your composition. We're going to sell off all of these. JINX is going to sit at the back here. You're going to have Master Yi. You're going to have Yasuo. And you're going to have Malphite or Zed. Zed probably better and more important than Malphite. And if you can find it, Aurelion Sol. But, you know, obviously you need to find Aurelion Sol. If not, it's Malphite, right? And your board's going to look a little something like this, right? It's going to look very, very wild. It's going to look a bit all over the place. But your Gangplank is going to be the guy at the front. And because he's got GA, and GA, to be honest with you, is non-negotiable. Really do need to make GA to make this build work. Your Gangplank is going to cast, and he's going to allow your JINX to reset. Okay? So he's going to allow your JINX to reset. If you don't want red buff, you could put Morellonomicon and Aurelian Soul, and just, honestly, any offensive itemization. But 3 Giant Slayers in this build is very good as well. Helps you deal with mech very nicely. But Gangplank is going to cast, he's going to stun everyone, he's going to allow JINX to get easy resets, and that's how this build wins, basically. And it is, in my opinion, the strongest version of JINX in the meta right now. And you don't need defensive itemization because JINX is super strong in Rebels. This build is very difficult to position properly, though. Just be aware of that. This build is incredibly difficult to position properly. It takes a lot of skill, and you'll see me screw it up in this video because it takes a lot of skill to really be on top of positioning your JINX, Gangplank, and the rest of your Rebels as well. It's quite a difficult build to play. But let's go through a video, and you can see how I managed to make it work and get me a good finish. That is loud. I would like to get the chain vest, I think. If not, screw it, I'll go for that. Let me fix how loud that is. That's really loud. Welcome, everybody. I have been playing Eve Echoes pretty much all day, and so therefore haven't had a chance to get too much TFT in today. I'm working on a new updated Eve Echoes beginner's guide because a lot has kind of changed in terms of the way that you approach the early game. So I'm working on a new Eve Echoes beginner's guide that I hope to have out sometime tomorrow, I would imagine. Probably not today. And essentially it's going to go from like starting up the game to kind of getting grips of where you are and getting sort of into the game and kind of understanding what to do. So that's what my Eve Echoes guide is going to be about. But we're not playing Echoes right now. We are playing Ionic Spark. That's what we're playing. We're playing Ionic Spark. And now we just need a Darius. We need to get a Stray Darius, a couple of Graves, and Ionic Spark it. Okay, so double on those. Just going to do this for the time being. Could be cybernetic start. Could be a cybernetic start. Not going to get rid of the Fiora just yet, because we can always just have random components. Although, this is clearly a dwarf planet, so it's going to be everyone playing mech. So Giant Slayer is going to be an absolute necessity, I feel, for whatever build you decide to go. I guess we just take the extra Twisted Fate here. Ziggs, Twisted Fate. So we got a Ziggs, we got a Twisted Fate. It's pretty nice. Kind of think I'm going to sell for the... I'm probably going to sell for the Malphite. But I'm keeping the Leona around in case we go Vanguard's frontline. Okay, what we getting? We're getting some gold, and it's a Mordekaiser, so we're definitely going Vanguard's frontline here. Probably leveling up. We have a Darius. We have a Darius and a Graves. So, what we're going to do here is sell the Twisted Fate, which sounds really dumb. In fact, could be kind of dumb. And then we're going to sell the Mordekaiser, level up, and put a Malphite on. And then we're going to give Darius this. That's what we're doing, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, nice. That's good. That's good. Now we just need Darius to start dunking everybody. Dunking. Donuts. For everyone. Easy. Take Ari, I guess. It's another Malphite. It's pretty solid. Keeping these over in the potential sell territory. This is probably going to be... I don't know. What are we playing? Let's have a scout around. He's pretty scary, in all honesty. Okay, okay. Darius. Cool. This guy's pretty weak. We're gonna dunk him, but we're not gonna get the execute. Unfortunately. Too much damage. Alright, we should be able to get to 10 gold here if we sell the right things. Don't envision that I'm going to win with this build forever, but Ionic Spark I can keep for Gangplank, right? This could be a rebel game. Okay, then. Well, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We have Syndra here. Well, I think we're going to sell that. Do we care about Syndra? Got an Ionic Spike. Has this guy got a Darius 2 already? Holy moly. Well, I ain't winning versus that. Okay, good. Can we get the necessary Dunkin' Donuts to win this? That's the first Dunkin' Donut. That's the second Dunkin' Donut. We need to get the third Dunkin' Donut. Dunkin' Donuts. Easy. And we're going to pick up the Syndra. Do you know what? It's probably not worth it to keep the Ziggs. I could probably just sell. 3-star Ziggs just isn't likely going to be good, right? Dunkin' Donuts every day. Wow, we don't even need to sell the Ziggs. We got really lucky with the Space Pirates there. Ziggs is like insanely good early game. Wukong, Victor. Well then. I feel like you kind of need to include these units if you get them given, you know? Just going to take off the So I don't think I was going to win that with my Darius getting knobbed right at the start. But we could still go mech from this point onwards. That's why I took the Victor. Because it's like a really insane item to be, or unit to be given at this stage in the game. I can always sell some bits. Guess we'll just see what happens. Okay, well this is clearly mech, right? He's already got 2 fizzes. Jesus. This is, I have no idea what this is. It's like some kind of Space Pirate, Space Jammy thing. I'm assuming Space Jam. This guy's got 2 fizz, by the way. 2. Absolutely nutty. However, we are winning by a significant margin. Brilliant. Extra gold. I mean, he's so lucky to have got 2 fizz at level 5, but they're not the only fizz in the pool, so I don't need to worry too much just yet. The only issue that I'm going to face at the moment is I don't have any tiers. And so that can prove to be a little bit of an issue. What would be good for me here? Probably just Cassiopeia. So I'm going to sell things, obviously, if I can't hit the next gold threshold. I don't think there are any Blitzcranks, not that I can see anyway. I have no idea what this guy's doing. quite a few people in the room playing some kind of Darius build, and I'm just not really sure where it's going, you know? Okay, can we start dunking yet? Dunking? Okay, we're actually going to lose. So that's not too bad. Well, I didn't want to lose, obviously, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think I just keep the Yi around. Like there is still very clearly a potential to go to JINX, but obviously I don't really, oh, there is one Blitzcrank actually. Should be a little concerned with the Blitzcrank. Damn, this guy's smurfing. He's hit the 2-star Jace, the 2-star Darius, all over the shop. This guy's got mech now. Okay, here's 100% win rates down the drain. I just got battered here. Got GA. I think we make it. We can use these. I mean, I should be able to get another BF sword at some point. Otherwise, we can make rapid fire cannon, which is not the worst thing in the world. Just means I can position JINX a bit better. This guy's got a load of graves. I'm assuming he's going. Well, it's quite clear he's going some kind of space pirate build. Cool. We've got loads of gold there. I'm probably going to mech for a little bit. It's another Wukong. It's another Yi, though. Okay, so I'm going to level up here. Don't even know what I'm putting on. Another Wukong. Yeah. Gonna put another Wukong on. Okay, mech. I don't know, Space Jam. This guy's got 2 JINXes. How do people just do this? How do people just like randomly walk into JINXes? I'm playing this guy again somehow. I must have played him at the end of the last one. That bloody Darius, dude. It's not a problem. Can't beat the Darius 2. He's definitely space pirating this game, though. I think I'm just not going to go mech this game. I don't know what I'm going to go with these items. Like, I think I have a Shroud of Stillness here, which might work out. But I'm definitely going Rebels of some sort, that's for certain. Okay, nice. It's gold. Gold to go towards my acclaiming level 8, so I can get Gangplank strategy. It's another mech. Shard of Stillness. So I think for the time being, Shroud of Stillness, for sure. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Probably want Giant Slayer plus something. Missed the entire crew there. Come on, Darius. Okay, we're going to lose. Never mind. Got a bit of gold. Static Shiv. Ginsu's Rage Blade. I mean, I want BF Sword, really. This guy just has somehow popped off with Yasuo. Let's probably better than a random Malphite. Keep the Yi, right? We keep the Yi. Could have maybe gone Blade Bros this game. I don't even know if I'm going to hit. I don't even know if I'm going to hit anybody with this. The Vi. Okay. Not a lot of damage, unfortunately. My Yi's getting a bit battered. Nice. We just need to get to 8. 8 and find Gangplank and, honestly, JINX. This guy's somehow... Somehow. Should sell that. Put Ezreal on. I might just put this on Wukong. We're going to sell him, right? So. Now we just need to find JINX. Oh no, it's a double. It's a double Zerot portal. It's a double Zerot portal. Can my Yi do it? Can my Yi actually save the day? My Yi is actually winning this somehow, by the way. That's really funny. Right, we need to roll a little bit now because we need to find JINX. Ha. Okay then. JINX. JINX. Okay, what are we missing in terms of I need Giant Slayer really badly though, because we got a little bit screwed by the damn, this guy is his mech's pretty much unkillable. What rebel am I missing? I'm missing Aurelion Sol or Zed. I might have rolled past some Zed because I always forget that Zed's a rebel. I don't know why I always forget that Zed is a rebel. Gangplank, but we didn't really get anything good for my girl. Okay. We've got that. We've got this. We've got this. Two strikes. So I kind of need to get the other space pirates in. If I get more space pirates in here, like, we might actually be in a pretty good spot. Like, we could probably farm some items for JINX. Okay. We need 2 more rebels. We need Aurelion Sol or Zed. But our items that we've got right now are not particularly good. So I think we need to get the other space pirates in somehow. So there's Jace. We just need don't want Jace. It's Gangplank. Ezreal. Zed. Can we? I think I need the rest of the space pirates. This guy's got an Aurelian Soul too, which is kind of annoying. Okay. Gangplank 2. Okay, we're giving up on space pirates, that's for sure. Alright. Best I could do. Got really good Gangplank items. We're not going to go Space Pirates. We're not living that dream anymore. We're going to go 9. Randomly add somebody in like a Thresh. Right. Let's hope this is not. I mean, that's a really good Shroud of Stillness. Hopefully, this is going to be a good enough Gangplank ultimate. I don't know if it will be though. You know. Just gotta hope. We just gotta hope. That's pretty decent, actually. That's pretty decent. Ah, let's go. We got him. Not the best items on JINX, but they're items. We got really good Gangplank items though. Crappy Jelly, Chen Chat. This guy got the 2 fizzes at level 5 and he's like insanely strong. Okay. I'm really happy with the positioning apart from here. Have I faced the Jelly Hunter? I don't think it's going to be the Jelly Hunter. Surely not. I've already faced him. It's not. It's the Zerath guy. All right, we hit a good Shroud of Stillness. However, my Gangplank's a little split here. It's pretty solid though. This is pretty good. Giant Slayer versus Warmogs is always nice, but we lose. Lose by 1. He's got a very, very strong Zerath here. Okay, we're just going to put the Shroud of Stillness in the best possible location, which is going to be on my Ezreal. Come on, that's a good ultimate. That's a really good ultimate. And we're going to just wipe out their entire team. Nice. We did it. Gangplank strong. I might just keep reselling my... if I find an Ezreal or something, I'll just keep reselling. Okay, we're good here. God, it's so close. That's another Urgot. That's another Urgot. Brilliant. We've got a 2-star Urgot now. We can't reposition the Ezreal though. We've already taken him on. What is going on here? I think that's the best chance. Okay, no. Well, I think we should win this one though, because he doesn't have much damage on his mech, but it's about his Victor realistically. Yeah, we're fine. I think we're fine. Yeah, we are fine. Nice. Okay, Victor's dead. Aurelian Soul. Aurelian Soul. Yeah, we got him. He should have spent his gold. I don't know what he would have spent it on, but he should have spent it. Right, we're top 4. We're top 4. Okay. I'm gonna, if I can find an Ezreal, which I can, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna resell. Okay. We are going up against this guy. So it's this. This is the best thing I can do. Gets the Gangplank. That is a really nice ultimate. Just got to hope it does some work. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. And we're pulling in the Victor. Boom! Nice. We beat the guy who double fizzed at level 5. I honestly think this is the best way that you play Jinx, by the way. I don't think you can play Jinx realistically any other way. It's a GA. I think it's honestly just the GA. This guy I might struggle with, genuinely. Faster impact. It's also another Aurelion Soul. Okay. I basically, oh no, he went for my Jinx. Okay, that's not bad though. That's not bad. That's a really, really good stun. Can it? Oh no, it can't. I don't think we can win. Oh, he got me with the Jinx. He got me with the Jinx. That was just, I just, for some reason I thought he was definitely going to go for my Gangplank, and I just messed up with the Jinx. I'm not very good at Rebel positioning, to be honest with you. If you want to watch someone who's really good at Rebels, it's Fluffy. Fluffy is like the best Rebel player, Rebel Jinx player. But my word, for me, I find it so hard to know where to reposition everything. I should have been more aware about the Jinx positioning there. I was just like, oh, I'm certain he's going to go for Gangplank, so I tried to put my Gangplank in the best position possible, but honestly, really happy with the result, given the way the game went. We didn't high roll. We found those 2 Jinxes, which gave us the pathway, but we didn't get them in the early game. We kind of had to, like, get through the mid-game to get there. And then the Gangplank, we did kind of high roll, but we did, like, hit level 8, so, you know, there wasn't, like, an unreasonable chance of finding a Gangplank at that point, and we had the good Gangplank items as well, so definitely for playing Jinx, do not play Blaster Brawler. I think it's much worse than Rebel's Gangplank, but Rebel's Gangplank you do need specific items for, right? Cool, see you next time.